Aha! Here we go. Stream, stream, stream. Uh, 2 games in a row, or 2 days in a row, I suppose. Let's get the Twitch chat going. My camera window looks bigger than normal. All my settings are just totally messed up for OBS. I should do a fun stream sometime so I have a chance to fix them. That's a good idea. Alright, so rematch with redreoicy, aka Eric. So I'm going to try approach, and then I'm going to come back and play O3. Because I really like O3. I like the large Knight's Enclosure. That's my favorite one to play as black. I've been trying recently with one exchange first. Oh, pincer, interesting. 2-space high pincer. Okay, so I still could just do it immediately. Maybe I will. I could just take the corner. Corner is normal. But then I don't really like it as much because white gets sente to do approach. So I'm just gonna stick with my plan and take the corner. And if white plays again, then I think I might tanuki this stone. So last night, Eric played against Starstorm. I had my game with Shinichi, which was... I gotta get all my stuff up. All my control panels and stuff. Oh, that I did not expect. Tanuki down here. Okay, now if I jump... Normally, black doesn't jump, but in this case, jump and then attack? Maybe answer once. Yeah, why not answer once? So my game with Shinichi was the opening was very bizarre, but then it more or less settled down for the rest of the game. So like the first 20 moves or so, there was some really odd choices, but after that it was fairly standard. Eric played Starstorm, Josh, and that was nuts. I cannot even begin to tell you right now how weird that game was. Came to the conclusion after I looked at the game with Josh afterward that Eric he's definitely strong. I mean, he clearly deserves his he's like 4-dan KGS for sure. But we don't understand what he's doing a lot of the time. Josh and I are pretty in sync, I think, because we've had the same teacher for almost 2 years. So I guess that it figures. But Eric, that's interesting. I don't know. Oh, okay. I'll be going also, so I get to meet him in person. I showed up. I think I'm going to continue with the plan to jump and then pincer. So I started playing online also. And the first time I showed up to the real life Go Club in Minnesota, I was like 1-dan on KGS or 1Q. Or no, I think I was about 1-dan. And it was really funny because like I played my first game ever, like real game on a physical board. I gave 2 stones to a 2Q and I won. But at the end, it was like a countable game. It was like within 15 points or so. And at the end of the game, I didn't know how to count. I didn't know how to move the stones around. you know, and count the territory. So like she had to help me go through and count the game. It's kind of funny. Interesting situation to be in. Let's see. So if I extend, white will peep, and I will link, and then white will jump. So I could Hane, white Hanes, and then Atari, and then go crazy. It's usually not good. If I just answer though, I don't really like it. I could just link, solid link, and then white doesn't get the peep in. White can still jump, but my shape is pretty strong. Maybe just a solid link instead of descending. Because I just really don't want that peep. Maybe a link. Yeah, how about a link? Okay. My second game was against Peter, other Peter, who was also he joined AYD for a little while, I think based on my recommendation. Because after I left Minnesota, when I left Minnesota, we were about the same strength, the other Peter and I. He might have been a little bit stronger still. Um, and then um, after I'd been in Seattle for about 6 months, I went back to Minnesota and I had improved like 2 or 3 stones. And he's like, "Oh wow, how'd you get better?" And I was like, "Oh, you should check out the AYD." But also, I improved that much because I didn't have a job. So when you can play Go for like 60 hours a week, then you tend to improve. I got a spam message on my phone, so I will register that as spam, and I will silence everything. Okay, so it won't be blinking at me. So I didn't like the peep because if I play f2, white peeps and I link and then white jumps, then I feel like white has good shape and I just have this stick. And I feel like the stick, like I'm actually the one being attacked in that situation. So I didn't really like it. Wow, Tanuki this. Can I capture it? That'd be pretty big. I can do my normal thing. Approach here, white extends, then I take the corner. Or just take the corner immediately, or leave it. To approach either side, I'm not sure. This one looks good, but a little cramped. Like it's making a box, which I like, but it's a little cramped. Not sure. Maybe I don't need to play right now. Maybe I'll come back and play this one. What do I like? I like this one. Play here. I feel like either one, I'm not sure which one I want to play. If white takes the corner, I can give it and then extend, and white will extend, and then it's just fine. Oh, that's very interesting. This is unusual with the Kobayashi. I don't really mind giving influence. I don't really mind it. Yeah, this pincer is unusual. Usually it's either a C16 for the peaceful one or a D15. Also, they're both kind of peaceful. They're both fairly standard. So block. I don't know about this. Oh, thank you, bats. Go. Oh, and Bradadakine? Wow. Yeah, normally I don't stream on Wednesday, so I hope I'm not stepping on any toes. But I think this is a not really a good choice for white. I feel like these two stones all of a sudden, um, like the whole point of that Kobayashi formation is to sort of play for the upper side, but pincering here, it kind of throws away the meaning of these two stones. So now white only has the left, basically. The left, and it's still 3-3 is open or this invasion. So it's not even a big amount of territory. So I push, block, and fix. It's just fine. Okay, so white has a wall. These stones, so white still, this area is looking not too bad for white, but this cut, and I can probably shoulder hit or play some kind of reduction move, or still look here to invade. So I'm not too worried about this right now. White plays this capping move. That looks pretty good. If white gets this one. Hmm. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I mean, fya! If people don't know who Anthony is. Sorry, I just outed you again. I out you all the time. I can't say fya all the time. It's really fun to say, but I actually can. I choose not to. I like first names usually. Attach. I feel like attaching could be okay. Hane extend or link. I mean, capturing this is saying this is all territory, which is really big. And then if white plays a capping move, then I'm strong. I don't know. I don't know. I could always come back here, but I still don't care too much about this area. This one, what if white plays here immediately? I think then I just play a reduction move right away. Yeah, okay. I will disappear for a moment because there are guests about. And I think it's getting to the point where I'm gonna block the chat. Oops, that's in the wrong place now. Although I guess it's basically just as good there. Why is this window keep... this is garbage. And it's spilling over. Oh. Oh no, I made it bigger, not smaller. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Alright. I think I can put the camera back on now. I know everyone just wants to just stare at me instead of watching the game. So this one is never small, but um, hmm. I feel like I don't really want to answer because then white got the corner in Sente. Um, and a move like G2. I don't know. Basically, I played this fifth line move. I want to use it. So I'm thinking about this. If white pushes, I block. Or this one, this. And then I could play these immediately. And then I just have to handle this corner. But it should be okay because this is not strong anymore. I'm going to try that. So F2 will be very big later. But for now, I'm saying, okay, J5 for E2 exchange. White turns this into cash and threatens my cash, but I have better influence towards the center now and towards this kind of lower right quadrant of the board, so I'm going to try to work on this before coming back to play F2 later. If I'm strong here, then it's easier to invade over here rather than just reduce. Although this makes the 3-3 off limits. So C8 invasion might be a bit too much. Might be kind of difficult to live. Might be okay though. But the plan on the right is white extends, then I shoulder hit, block, attach, wedge, Atari, link, extend. And I think then if white takes the corner, I give it and come back and play M17. I like, other option, I consider Q8. That sort of move gets played in the mini Chinese and micro Chinese pretty often when white splits the remaining big side, the shoulder hit on the 1/3 line stone. But I didn't want to give. I felt like white can push once and jump or push out. Mostly, I thought if white pushes out and then takes the 3-3, then my corner is kind of weak. Whereas this one, if it all goes according to plan, why is it so dark? I don't know. Um, oh, that's better. This would give me really nice influence for the center. That would be great. So Eric, my opponent, Eric, had a wild game last night. I was mentioning this at the beginning, but then a bunch of people joined, so I will reiterate. Eric had a crazy game against Josh, not Bats Josh, but Starstorm 3 Josh. Just crazy. And Starstorm managed to pull it out. But there's like groups in flux, like almost dying, big Liberty Race fights, and then second line squeeze, pillar, gravestone things. Man, it had the works. Someone should make a movie about it. Pretty much wrote itself. He's really thinking about this. Hmm. So, 12, 15. If I say this is 20 points, 12 plus 6 is, yeah, like about 20. Probably white can get like 10 here. White really has like 30 points cash over here, and then can definitely make more here, but it's not for sure yet. So I'd give white 30 points on the left side. And that's kind of it. This is still far too open. This is going to get attacked if he doesn't help it. And black has... This is fairly safe to call mine. Oh, he just jumped. Huh. That is unexpected. So you don't usually see that. You normally see white extend. So what's the plan here? Do I just take the extension? Then white doesn't have a base? Then it should be difficult for white to get a lot of points here with this weak group to keep track of. If I play anywhere else and white extends, then white's group is pretty stable. So yeah, let's not overthink it too much. Make sure white doesn't have a base. It's not that weak, it can keep jumping. So we always have to ask, what if we just peep and cut? Peep, link here, push, and cut. That looks really good. So peep, block, push, cut. What does white do? If white pulls this stone out, then I can save here. And then ladders are all good for me, because I'm strong here. If white Ataris and then Hanes, I can Hane and link up over here pretty easily. If white just attaches, then I kill this stone. Attach, Atari, capture, link. I feel like a pro would not play this. A pro would not double peep right away. Let's find out why a pro wouldn't. Push and cut. Extend. Save. Or Atari and save, whatever. Cut. Actually, if he attaches, I can Hane. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I don't know. I mean, white can attach this one, but that's fine. I just extend, white can Atari, and I link. No problem. White still doesn't have a full base, and then this is like cash. Quite cashy. I don't know. One of the So I said, let's find out why a pro wouldn't play this, and then I played the double peep and cut. So one of the great benefits of this being a league game that's going to be reviewed by a really strong player is that when I'm in situations like that where I look at it and I think, that seems fine, why not do it? And then, but I stop and I think, I know a pro wouldn't do that. It doesn't look right. Um, Pause the camera for a sec. I can do it anyway because someone really strong is then going to tell me why it was a bad idea. It's a perfect, it's like one of the best parts about doing the Yunkuseng Dojang. Hmm. So I feel like if I'm white, I want to try attaching in the corner somehow to generate some kind of aji to then do something here, but I don't know. If white attaches and I extend, then locally it's a ko, which might not be a bad result for white to get a ko in this corner. If white tries q3, I think I play r3 and try to kill everything. But yeah, just extending. Hmm. So pushing, if I push and white hanes and I cut, then white can extend and I fix and then I'm in trouble. Okay, so this one, white extends. I always need to be able to come back here. So this one, white hanes, then I think I cut, or I come back and I Atari. Is that better? I think that's better than... Yeah. I think that's better than just extending outward. If I just extend, there's not that much pressure on these white stones. So I really want to play this one to take a liberty from these two stones so that this cut is a burden. Oops, I can put this back on for a little while. So white can extend, and I will answer for these stones, and then white can hane, and I will answer. But white always has to come back and link and fix these cuts. So white will take gote in order to do that. So I feel like I'm getting like 40 points down here in sente. That's the hope. Okay, there we go. That is expected. But I think... So if I extend... Then locally it's a ko after... Well, I might be able to kill after q3. I might be able to just play p2. Especially if I come back and fix up here. Extending definitely seems proper. Then after this extension, do I even need to fix anything? This one, this, and cut. Yeah, can still kill them. But I could fix like this or something. I could go down this way. think I'll do that one. I S3 I considered to try to kill it, but I figured after S3, what if white clamps or cuts and then gets a bunch of forcing moves? I don't want to give a bunch of forcing moves that could activate this sort of AYD. Right. So as okay, this is fine. We'll stick with the plan. Or I could go crazy. This one, extend, fix. Ah, can still do it, so I will not go crazy. So I think I can kill this stone. I don't think white can get a ko anymore. Now that this is super strong. There's no AYD. Well, there's a little AYD with the S7 attach. And this Atari, but I mean nothing significant. So I feel like I do not need another move to kill this. White can push at Q3 and I'll play P2. And if white hanes or pushes or whatever, I'm really strong everywhere, so I don't need to worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to assume this is dead, but I am going to assume that he's going to try to save it. So, got to keep those variations in mind. But I'm pretty happy about this because I feel like he's got to come back and fix his shape here. Otherwise I'll cut at 09 immediately, and I think he'll be very sad. Let's see. Does everyone hear the motorcycle that just went by? Sorry. I will be moving soon, so hopefully it'll be a little quieter in a few weeks. Actually, maybe this cut would be enough. How to do... Oh. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. Not really too concerned about this cut right now. It looks like just a small amount of points. I think I'm going to peep right away. Or should I just jump? Peep is more active. If he attaches and I extend, then my stone is kind of weak. Maybe invade. How about invading? It gives white a wall. White can take a wall here, which... Disappear. So I got a lot of points here. This is stable, this is stable. White has cash here and influence. So if I could play this one. White attaches and push and hane to give this territory, but erase the influence. That seems fairly proper. I could invade. I could just take the corner. That if I just take the corner simply like this, then I've got like 20 points. Plus this has got to be like 30. So 50. white a lot. I gave white 30 over here, but the middle is still wide open. I feel like it would be... It would not be good to neglect this middle. So jump. Fade. I could come back and fix this. That's still really big. Take this, invade, peep, jump. Just jumping looks to peep and then jump again. Maybe just, if I peep and jump again, then this group looks weak. So maybe just play the proper way. Just a nice, steady move. I feel like this peep is asking for complications after attach and then split it, so... Okay, maybe it's a slow move. Maybe it's slow, but it's got a fairly nice follow-up with the peep and jump to turn this looks like a big great wall influence, but if I get that peep and jump, then it looks like a weak group because it doesn't have any eyes. G2 is looking really annoying. Oh, that. That one, huh? I feel like I should cut. Or this one? No, white tiger mouse, that's no good. So this one, Atari, counter Atari, capture Atari. White can link. Actually, what about this? If white links and I push. If white goes down, then I push. That's a really interesting idea. Link, push. I give away the stone, but connect underneath. Maybe I should have played F2 instead of this. This one, Atari. If I extend and white links, then I Atari and link, and I get, this becomes a weak group. So H3 is very interesting actually. It goes down, this one. Link, then I play here on a cut. Well, I think the game's fairly good, so I'm gonna try this. This is so strange. This is so strange. That is so strange. I bet at first he will think it's a misclick. But actually, I don't really know how white handles it. Link, and I push, and I'm pretty happy. I connect underneath. White still has big endgame, of course, but this becomes points. White can do something, but my plan was to peep and jump anyway, so even if white gets a pretty strong shape here, I'm already gonna be jumping out to reduce it. And then later, I can turn myself back on again. Sorry about all this in and out. If I have some strength here, then the M17 invasion will be much better. Yeah, H3. That is something. All right. But I kind of like it. I think if white tries to do any forcing moves here, I'm just going to cut. Because this stone I don't care about. It's more about the whole sort of situation. If white blocks here, then I cut. I can Atari, extend, and link. That one, okay. This one. Link, and then push, push, push. Atari, extend. Atari here. Atari, capture. Atari, squeeze. Cut, seems fine. Or I could even cut first. I could cut first. But then I'm giving up Panuki. This one, this one, this one. How much do I really care about the two stones? Not really that much. Atari. Atari, extend. Atari here. Extend, that's fine. I can swallow this up, so it's Atari, 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 Atari. Then I have 1, 2, 3 liberties. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Seems okay. Right? Or am I completely missing something? Oh, I guess white could just extend. But then I don't really mind that. Atari. Extend. Then I Atari. I think it's Atari, Atari, Atari. 3 liberties. So there's no big ladder thing. Oh, forgot. Anyway. Pay no mind to anyone in the background. That's probably fine. So, this is an interesting negotiation. I connected down here to make points. So points down here, this is all territory now. I gave away a lot of my influence, so white's influence for the center grows. Normally that'd be pretty bad given this board, but I'm happy I played this one. The hell? What? Okay, if I capture, counter Atari, capture, Atari. I don't know. This one, Atari, capture. If white links, then I give it away, and then there's nothing here. I've got a really strong group. So I guess this allows white to break this area, but that's not that big anymore. This is like 10 points. This one, this. Okay. This one, Atari, Atari. Or just leave it, just capture. And then white has to come back and capture this stone, which is not really big. Although now it's harder to kill this with this big incursion. But I think I just capture. I don't want to. If white gets all this in Sente, Atari, Atari, push. Oh, I guess white can't push. Because I can come back here. Atari. So, Atari, Atari. Then white plays this, and I capture and link, and I hane, and then I come back and play here. Push, then I have Atari. I could try to get this one in, but I don't think it works. Maybe I should have tried that first. I don't know. But not really. I don't think I ever had a chance, but this one. Atari. Atari. Push, then I kill these stones and I'm really happy. So comes back and Ataris, and I capture and link, and then I hane. I can hane again. I mean push again, force white to link out here. And then come back and fix. So then I have pretty good shape out here. And I save all the territory. And this is still peep. Okay. Alright. I don't think white will play N2, letting me capture this, because then this is all so strong, and all white gets is to destroy this corner. I don't think just destroying this is enough if I get all this, and I still have this, and the peep and jump, and this whole group. After this Atari and link and push out and stuff, this group is going to be, after peep and jump, it's going to be really weak. I've got cats running around. But Eric generally plays... Man, he's kind of like Shinichi. I'm realizing this now. He plays what I consider to be crazy moves, maybe. So like, I really don't expect N2, because it doesn't look that good to me. So I almost think it's more likely that he plays that, because I am thinking that's not really the way. But what I read out after this Atari capture, etc., I guess he'll throw in one Atari, won't he? I think it's fine. Capture Atari. If I link, he still has to link. And then this... Oh, but then I don't get Sente because I have to come back and pop that sucker off. And I really want to be able to come back here. Okay. So I could Atari. White captures. And then I just fix this. No, then I lose the stones. Okay. So to fight this Ko... Wait, Atari and Atari. What if I just fight the Ko directly? What is my Ko threat? White captures and I peep. And white finishes the Ko. And I go through here. Then this is alive. So white can push and Sentai and I capture. So basically I would cut this. So this would all become cash. But my lower right would get destroyed. And this would become really good influence for white. Like this whole area starts to look really good. So do I have a better co-thread than that? So that's if I co right away. Capture peep. Link. Oh, Kitty Cat is playing with pencils. How does she know where the pencils are? That's going to be a problem. Alright, no problem. Interruption at a crucial time. No problem, no problem. What if I just link here first? And then if white captures, then I peep. And if white finishes, then I go in. As opposed to playing this, because that's a wasted move. So why not just play this right away? Yeah, okay. So I'm sort of saying, okay, I got all the cash down here. This is all territory. I've still got this peep and jump that I'm really happy about for reducing the middle. White, this is not clear influence because this is still a Ko because of G5. So I kind of took the cash and said, see, this is great. Now, with this connection, it's much lighter Ko for me. And I think I will peep. I think if white finishes now, then I cut, and I have so much. I think it's way more than this. I have cat problems. Cat! Now my other monitor's gone. Okay. And it's back. That was magical. Oh, right, because that power strip is like an extension cord power strip thing that's wow. This is ignore any code threat land. Okay. So if I Atari, white captures, and I link, white pushes, then I capture, it just gets bigger. I don't really want to make the code bigger. I want to just leave it. I mean, what's my next big code threat? Actually, C5 looks fairly big. Actually, that's true. If white finishes, then I push and Atari and go down. Oh yeah, that's huge to take this corner also. This, and if I Atari, okay, this double Atari I capture. I don't think white can get that much. This one here. White links. Does white have a bunch of co-threats? I mean, there's threats down here to live, but that's not too big. But also, if white gets these stones on the outside for influence, then I would need to make this a bigger ko with this and this. Can I ignore any co-threat? Can I ignore any co-threat? What about a peep here? If I ignore it, push block. If I cripple this area, that's probably fair. Co-threats down here, nothing. Anything up here? E18. If I ignore, that's pretty annoying. It's tempting though. Or I could just leave it. Why not just leave it? Why not just leave it? Actually, I should play that and ignore any co-threat, shouldn't I? Mew says no. Oh, cats are being loud. That is never good for concentration. I could do this one. I'm gonna do this one. Alright, serenity now. Just gotta calm down, ignore cats, and play. So my thinking here, which might be kind of bad, but it might be kind of good, is if white plays this Atari and this Atari, Oh, that one, huh? I played this, didn't I? This one, and then extend, and then white can Atari, but then I force. Mm, I could play this one, and then extend, or just extend first. If I just extend first, then this ladder is good, but I kind of want the ladder to be good. I have big co-threats now. These are really big co-threats. This Atari, go down, go out, go out. All right. So now I can play here. Which is not bad threats anyway, because now I'm getting some stones out here. So now, what hurts the least up here? Probably this one hurts the least. I guess maybe he'll play Atari, Atari, and then leave it. I capture. That still is not bad because I'll have cuts and stuff to look at. If he just ignores straight away, then I just capture. That feels pretty good. And if he responds, then it's not that bad. Because I can extend, and jump, and just handle these stones. Okay, I'll handle them. That's the plan. That one seems reasonable. I think I just want to capture though. And then this co-thread is still good. I think I can still get away with playing this. Well, if I play this one, and then he'll just leave it and play other co-threats. Because that extend, oh, it's here. It's still, okay. I gotta be honest with this one. So I do have ugly co-threats here, like this one, this one, this one, but that hurts a lot. That really hurts a lot. So I don't want to do that. I want to play more beautiful co-threats. Yes, yes, yes. I could consider cutting now, or return to this, or play these ugly co-threats. White has one more co-threat here. Is this big enough? Or this? This one? And then I jump? This looks big enough, right? If I live here, this erases a lot of this. I took a lot of damage up here though. But still have more code threats. I think it's okay. Not to mention, if he ignores and finishes this, then this white group can become weak. Also. Because I think rather than jump out right away, I think I would play c4 or b3. It's not that easy to handle these two stones, actually. Okay. So I could Hane. I think he would force. So I think I want to play this and go for the corner. Corner seems bigger. White Hane's double Hane. It's okay. Or to jump. This one, Hane, double Atari. This then becomes Sente. That's okay though. I think I'm going to take the corner. Play more for the corner than the side. So this was a pretty good deal. These co-threats are not good. I'm not really happy about that, but let's see. If I Hane. If I take c3 and white goes down, can I cut? That seems like overplay. Could I cut right away? Nah. Okay, this is fine. There will be a slightly annoying shortage of liberties on these 3 stones after c3. But not a huge deal. Eliminating this is pretty big, so now what else is there? I think I want to play p17 soon. Actually, I might want to cut or extend. Actually, this extension looks big. Extend, white extends, I go out. Take the Atari. And then this one, white can play here. And I fix. And then ladder is good for... it should be good for me because I should get forcing moves against this stone. So this ladder I'm not too worried about, so this is fine, I think. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Then I think I want to link or fix this cut. And come down and play this Atari. Yeah, this seems okay. The side didn't look that big to me. So prisoners are the same. White has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 10 or 11 points in here. See, not sure about this, but like 11, like 20. Just not that many points. White just really doesn't have that many points. Still a lot of potential. Don't know what's going to happen up here. But destroying this was really big. There's just not that many points for white. I feel like I've got quite a nice chunk down here. This definitely should not be able to live now that I have this strong shape. Um, that is interesting. So I can go out right away, or I can always peep. Maybe this, if I don't play this and white gets it first, then this is a real threat. Okay, I think it's not too small. I expect him to Tanuki, but I think it's not too small. Oh, okay. So now cut, I can Atari, counter Atari, capture this link, go down. It should be okay, I think. So let's extend. So this actually doesn't look good, so B2 capture, or Atari, counter Atari, capture this one, link, go down, and I have to throw in as like a ko. So A6 doesn't look good now. Looks like it should have been B6. Anyway, it's just a ko for these stones. It's not that big. It's pretty big, but it's not that big. I do have some big ko threats here still. He's got one more big one here. This is for how many points? 10. Maybe after this I should have Atari'd here. Or Atari here? But I think it's too late now. Is it? Actually, this might not be too small. This one, if he captures and I capture, I'm alive. I trade the corner for the side. That's not too bad. If I play this one, here, capture, this one, this one. I don't know. Man, a6. That's too bad. I guess he could actually throw in to try to kill everything. I could Atari now, and then Link. Goes down, go down. It's a Ko no matter what. For 12 points versus I capture and make. It's not small. It's not enormous though either. Although if I win the Ko, then this extension is Sente. That's a really big deal. Because if I extend, if I win, if this is mine and I extend, it's looking to capture all of this or slice into here and destroy this area even more. So it might be worth spending some of these awful Ko threats. This one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That one might be Tanuki though. I have like 3. How many does black have? That one I respond to for sure. That's about it, right? I'm sure it's fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Also, white can't take everything with just one move. Okay. If white plays here to finish the immediate Ko, there's still more Ko down here. White can't link, so white would have to capture this, but that doesn't totally solve the Ko. So this is hurting my corner, but I think it should be worth it because I win the Ko. Then like I said, this one. Oh wait, what about net? Push, block. Oh no, it's okay. Atari. And the ladder, just to affirm, is... Yeah, okay, ladder's good. Good for me with this. That one, okay. I think it's okay. I think I'll ignore, because like if I bring this out, Atari, extend, push. That actually doesn't look so good, but I don't think that's that big a deal. And white could do that anyway. Okay, so this is cash now. So 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, about 30, 36 or so. Oh, that one, really? That does solve the Aji over here. Okay. Then I think I want to save here. Or save here. So if I save this and then play this, I need to get h17 to then play q18, and then this is dead. I'll kill it. With Atari and then throw in. Put the stone inside. Dead. But I think h17 is quite big, because then I can consider this cut. The cut really has no chance if white gets j18. I didn't expect this, but that looks pretty good. To block the area off completely. I guess I could still consider bringing... Oh no. Now the net actually works. Yes, it does. So I cannot consider bringing this out. I can just Atari and link, basically. Okay, so I gave white 30 from here, but now this looks like cash too, so there's another 45, about 55 points. This looks like a small area though. So let's do something I haven't read at all. This should be a good move, right? Good Tesuji. Nose Tesuji. And extend. To look for this cut. Or Atari. This one, this. No, that's not really working. Alright, he is also in Byoyomi. That is good. So what now? Still this corner is huge, but it's just points. Wow. This one to play here? I think I definitely want to do this. What is this? It looks annoying, but I feel like if I just ignore it, what's the worst you can do? So cut, Atari. Can I Atari and then this? No, that's silly. So we attach. Attachi. I think this doesn't work immediately. Atari and link. I don't see a way to actually capture it. But if I have that one on, it does work. Yes, it does. Okay. So I'm hoping to turn this into a pass, this O12. Or get really strong so I can come back and play N14 or something like that and cut it off. But Q18 is still the big one. Atari? Atari. This... Cut. Answers here, push out. If he answers here, I extend. If he links, then I Atari, Atari, Atari. Kill everything. If he answers this way, I still do basically the same thing. But I think I can just extend. And there's still Aji here. So I basically just got these 3 stones for free-ish. That's pretty big. Increasing my territory score while limiting. This is getting reduced. Okay. Now this is Atari, so there's squeezing moves here now. So Atari, 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 Atari. Capture, Atari. And then fix. It does leave with a bunch of weaknesses. I don't know. Do I have a co-threat? That's a decent co-threat. Atari, 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 Atari. Oh, that's Atari. The problem is this cut in particular is annoying. This cut, then I can answer up here. I think that's okay. Right? Or I could get more creative. What about this? Oh, Atari? And then I link. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. What about linking? Yeah. Anyway, I'm definitely going to do this one. Link, push, extend, link. Oh no, that's getting not really good. So I think I just want to play all these Ataris and then fix. This one, Atari, go out, Atari, go out. I don't think so. This one. That's not really helping. This one here. So if I link this one, I get cut here. If I link this, I get cut here. I can not do anything. I just lose them. Okay. But I can link here to reduce this more. Okay. That seems okay. These three, it's just points. Yeah, okay, that's smart. Just points. So block, 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 block. I should probably have blocked at R16, I suppose. Still block, that seems okay. So Atari. Net? No, I don't know. Just 2 stones. Not that big a deal. This looks like a pretty big deal. So I got that one. White got the corner, that's annoying. I think a move around here is actually the biggest now. What? So this cut is actually really annoying, so I definitely want to handle that. This one allows that. This one allows this. Maybe just play the right shape move. Or here. I'll just play the shape move. Okay, so white, this got reduced quite a bit, but white did end up getting this corner, which is quite big. Hane, link, link. Ah! Just hurts. It just hurts. Play here. This one, I don't think so. I have to say no, sir. That is my corner. That is pretty big. How many points? Let's see. 8, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 33, 43. That... If I play here, place this. This one. That's annoying. I will spend a my last Byoyomi on this. Can I play here at least? So I can push. Just push. And then clamp. Maybe push was not good. Maybe I should have put the stone inside. Maybe not. Hane and here. Just clamp? I don't know. So now it's got to be this. This. Ah, it's alive. Unless I play here for a ko. Actually, I'm not sure it's a ko anyway, because just Hane, extend, push, link, link, push, here, capture, recapture, and it's connected out. Unless I play this. No, it's captured. This one, he plays here. This one. I lose. I lost on time anyway. I mean, I lost on points anyway. I am upset. So, sorry, Twitch viewers, I'm going to be grumpy. Let me just look at this before I look at the chat. I will look at the chat. If I play this, but it doesn't matter, because white can connect out that way. So this one, I should play here. White can't just block because this is dead shape. So what does white do? Hane? That doesn't help. This sort of clamp, I just extend. Then block, still a dead shape. A co-host who's not so grumpy. I'm not that grumpy. I can't be that grumpy when I'm on stream. If I weren't on stream right now, I'd be really grumpy, to be honest. What the heck was the score, anyway? Close game looks slightly better for... not sure. Close game. Let me turn the volume down. Why is the volume so loud? Jeez. Sorry if the stones were really loud. Tengen. Ah. So what did I miss in the chat? F7 feels really important. Let's go back. F7. So maybe P11. Maybe I should just play F2. Then if white turns out like this, then I'm happy to extend and I'll kill, I'm sure. He can seal me in though. Wedge. I probably have to come back and play a move. So actually that doesn't look too bad for him if he gets to seal me in. So I should extend. And he still needs to fix this. If he pushes out, then I'll cut and definitely kill. Right? So extend, if he goes out, then I cut, and this is not so bad. The influence will not be perfect. And then I can come out and jump. That would be okay. So F2, maybe I should play F2 here. still, the corner's not that big at this point in the game. It's it's just a big regular move, but my group is fine. So then I can jump out, maybe. Or actually, I could play like I did in the game. Or invade like this. Or play maybe a really solid move like this. Here. To say this is cash and I'm going to be strong to the outside. Maybe that'd be okay. So I don't know about this. I think white would still try to do something here. I don't know. But in the game, this jump, h3. Let's see. Black feels over concentrated with r7. Yeah, a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. h5 hurting. This I felt pretty good about, the peep, and then leaving it to play elsewhere, but maybe maybe I took too much damage with these co-threats. I could play, I could do this kind of thing to just live, and then these stones, white can't get too much with it. Or Hane, and then play something like that to get a really nice wall, give the territory, and then play here. It looks pretty good. Now the ko is like infinite points. But in the actual game, now the ko. This was still pretty big. Maybe I should have fixed here. This is a little bit painful, but if white saves the corner, then I jump. And this area gets completely erased. That looks better than the actual game, for sure. Or if I just fix what I do. If I fix like this, then after here, I guess white probably won't link. But if white does, then there's no scary stuff. So if I play this... Oh, actually, wait, is it the same? It's the same. No, because this I can Atari. And then... yeah, then I'm okay. Okay. So assuming I get that Atari, this. So I think white might not answer to play here. Then if I get the capture, I guess white can Atari and then link. Then this is solid, and I get the first move out here. That looks calmer. I can still play this sort of peep to reduce, and I can reduce from here, and this is still pretty bad damage, but not the end of the world. This would have been better. Yeah, so a6. a6 was a big mistake. Or at least, I guess I should... maybe that was the mistake. I guess if I need to link... if I need to link, that's so weak. I guess it's actually pretty much the same thing, isn't it? No, it's not. It's one... yeah, it's one move difference. Yeah, that's weak. Okay. So maybe I should leave this right now. It's the ko. It's a ko, but it's not that big. If I play this, that looks quite big. Or even here. Or kick. Something like this. I get the corner, white extends, I jump, and I just handle it like I did in the game. Or play out here and say, if you really want 2 more stones, fine. It's just not that many more points. Jump here, and I can expect a decent amount here. Yeah, so this looks quite good. Okay. K5, J6. So this is much earlier. K5, J6. J6, H4, J3. Oh, this must be colors reversed. Must be this one. This Atari, this one, H4, J3. Yeah, this is what something like this. Then white tanukis, or maybe needs to push here. And I could do this. I guess maybe white answers. I was hoping for something like this, and then I could just jump and say, reduce all this, take all the cash, but he found a better way. Okay, that's about it. H3. Yeah, H3 seemed really weird. But I kinda liked it. What else do I play? Cuts. I don't really want to handle this. If I extend, then white Ataris. If I give it away, I still have this annoying Aji. Well, I guess it's not that bad. I jump. I can still do this, so I guess it's not that bad. What if white links, though? That's annoying. Because then if I save here, white links, and I have to capture, I lost all the territory. And my wall, it reduces, but it doesn't really do that much. White gets Sente to just say, oh hey, I have 40 points on the left side, what do you have? I guess then I get to attack this group. That's true. I'll see what Insong says about that. But yeah, H3. It's really weird, but I kinda liked it. Oh, that would be too good. Did not expect this. So the squeeze. So white could squeeze and fix. And then I have to fix here. So that's a lot of points. But white's wall is more or less perfect. So this game must be good for black, I would think. I mean, good for white. This center is... Oh. I mean, the left side is pretty much as big as the right side. I feel like black has to invade and live, pull off some kind of miracle. If black doesn't fix and jumps, then white can push in. Guess that's not that big, as Eric just told me. Sorry that I ignored you if you were saying anything in the actual game. Oh, not much. Yeah, well, you definitely won after P4 because I can't save the corner. So after you destroy the bottom right corner, then it's game over anyway. So, but until that, it looked really close. I think if I had kept the bottom right corner, I might have been a little bit ahead. Not sure. Let's keep going. So this already kind of went through this. All in all, I think I got a pretty good deal here. I think this negotiation was pretty good for black. But maybe I should... Yeah, I really should. I know this is the right move. I know that the side is more important than the corner, because the side reduces the side and the center. I know this is right, but I didn't play it. Or at least this. This would have been so much better. You know, if white playing for the outside is not really good anymore, because I can reduce here and here, so it's like this one, corner's still really big, and that doesn't even make the points. This one, whatever, I can just jump. So this area is not that big anymore, so I can still exchange this, and then probably extend here. The center's just so much smaller this way. Although all these exchanges are so bad that it might still be fine for white. So I should have just not played a6. Or just not played the ko yet. If white plays another move, it's only, it's X amount of points gote. And I think this ko would be too heavy for white to start then. It'd have to be a pretty desperate situation. If I get that and that, the game's got to be good for black. Even though white kills this, that's 12. Yeah, white's not going to get that many points here because black can reduce it here, and black got whoosh, so much. Assuming I can keep the bottom right corner. Which I think I should have been able to. Yeah, after this, just S4. A3 in it instead of A7. A3? Oh, start this ko? It still takes 2 moves to only make another, like, 12 points in the corner. And it risks all this. I think white would do it later, right? Probably if black plays Q18, I think white's not going to play A3, and I think you're right, white probably won't play A7 either. Maybe that's too small. Maybe white will start at J16 to make sure that the middle is gray area. So white has a lot of co-threats. Yeah, that's true. I think getting this corner though would have been really important. Too soon for the ko, I think. This stuff all went pretty well for me. This is such a nice reduction. Getting these, it's like 6 points only, I guess, because white will be able to force black to capture. So only 6 points. But it reduced this quite a bit, and then this is all pretty good. Corner. I should just block here, of course. I know that, but I didn't do it because I'm an idiot. So white takes the corner. And then this exchange. I think I just play here. This game has got to be good for black. Oh, S17, sure. S17. Oops. Still basically... Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't just plug through. I guess white could try this. Is it possible to live that way? Oh, that's not S17. Good point. But this way... At least this reduction is easier for black. In the actual game I couldn't do it, but yeah, still, regardless, still much better than the actual game, where these two stones were a liability. Yeah, and if I just respond with S4, Eric, do you think you can do anything after S4? That looks difficult. I mean, this is nothing. Just go in. Cut doesn't really do anything. Cut. This doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, probably not a big loss though, because I don't think S7 is always going to be possible for white. S5 right away. So if I pilar to block it, this, just go down. It looks alive, so I have to clamp. This looks like the game, except I cry. Oh, go out? Oh no. Anyway, I don't know. Bad news, bad news. But I think... if I play here... what does the rest of the game look like? I think white will probably play this. That looks pretty big. Try to save this. There's nothing really... the edges are just like 6-point moves all around. I mean, white's gonna get this for sure at some point. Then this one cleanly takes these stones, but then this cleanly captures this, and this looks a little bit bigger, so I think white would play this one. Black fixes. Anyway, okay. Sorry for being grumpy at the end. I was mad I messed up in Byoyomi in the bottom right. It's also why I don't know if you were listening right after the game, Eric, but that's why I just kind of bolted and started reviewing, because I was mad. What? S15 is 10 points? Yeah, oh yeah, it's Sente. Follow-up is Sente for both sides, you're right. That's about 10 points. Still, I think... actually, black... black can cut and Atari. Guess that doesn't really change that much. Still, Link is still 10 points. Actually, it hurts, because now black doesn't have endgame in the corner. Anyway, okay. Thank you everyone for watching. So it's very interesting now, because Eric lost to Josh last night. Now I lost to Eric, so probably my match with Josh on Sunday will determine whether it's likely a three-way split for first place in Group A, or if Josh wins it outright with an undefeated record. So playing him Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So that should be good. Great. I will beat him. I think I won last time on time, but it was not really he was probably a couple points ahead. It was murky. So this time I'll get a clean victory. Uh, and then next month I'll beat Eric. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. And yeah, still I need to do all the other uploading and reviewing and stuff. My life's going to be crazy the next few weeks with moving, among other things, so I'll try to find the time for that. But yeah, cool. Okay, bye-bye.